Well, this is it. And it looks like I should be able to pull right in here and back the trailer up to it, winch it on. Yeah, this thing pays pretty good. It's going from Fort Stockton, Texas to, I can't remember the name of the little town outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Well, I went in to get it and the guy said that he's gonna pull it up for me. Maybe they don't realize it doesn't run, or maybe it's gonna run. I don't know. If it runs, that'd be awesome, but I can't imagine why there's a tow hook in it if it runs. But we'll see. Sure enough, he came back out and said, "Oh, you do know that doesn't run." I said, "Yeah, you confused me a little bit, but you never know. Half of the cars that I go to that aren't supposed to run actually do. Maybe I just gotta jump them or something." But then he told me that there's a balance due, asked me if I was paying that or if the customer was. I said, "No, I'm not." So at first they said that they needed it paid before I could take it, and then they ended up telling me not to worry about it, to just take it. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but not my problem. It's really not too bad inside. Now, you'll notice I don't have a winch on the trailer. So what I do is this into there, and I run it up to there. Alright, so I'm having a lot of trouble with my winch here. I mean, I am running it off a jump pack right now, but I don't know if this in button is sticking or what, but as soon as I flip that switch and turn it on, the winch is rolling. So yeah, so I'm just gonna have to do it a little bit at a time, put it in park, take the slack out, let it roll. I do not like doing this without a wireless remote. I've never used this thing, but we're gonna try it. wired remote that came with it. Alright, so our problem is this remote. Something in that remote is crossed. I'll take it apart. I don't know. I probably won't. I'll probably just throw it away. I'm a firm believer that anything mechanical can and will fail eventually. I hate standing above this because I've seen these cables snap. Makes me nervous. Alright, I tried to check in the back of the box truck, make sure we weren't moving anything illegal. My phone got too hot, wouldn't work anymore. I don't have much further to pull it. Alright, now, this is the part where I get pretty nervous. About there. Hopefully we don't have to fight to get that thing back out. Alright, let's try that. You know, you can put 2 ratchet straps going from the steering wheel down to the seat brackets to hold the steering wheel still. Oh, we hit my wheel chuck, I think. Yeah, you can do the 2 ratchet straps, but I'm trying to avoid any unnecessary work, but in turn probably making more for myself. See how the tires are coming right to the edge of my expanded metal? The rear tires are probably going to come right to the edge of the trailer. Doesn't leave much room for error. So the goal is to get the front tires perfectly centered before the back tires hit it. Because I don't want to have to be going forward and backward, back and forth, once it's on the trailer. This, getting it on, a little bit of work. Getting it off of a flat trailer is more work. Almost at the wheel chuck. Alright, I'm just going to take this wheel chuck out now. Stick it there for now. When you don't have a second person, a wheel chuck is a pretty good second person. But all this is getting pretty close. So now it's too late to put boards there so we can put some under the front tires and that'll lift it up a little bit. In the towing world, they call that the no zone. Don't walk behind a truck while it's loading something. Probably shouldn't have walked behind this one either, but obviously that van's just sitting there, so. See if anything's hitting or if it's just getting tough because I'm about to pull it up. That is perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see that muffler? If it would have been over here, it would have hit. It's actually not touching anything. It's awesome. All right, I'm just gonna pull it. I don't know why. There is literally nothing touching under here. But I try not to put too much tension on it because obviously that trailer hitch receiver is not meant to pull up. There we go. I don't like that. That ramp is tilting. I've been trying to go slow and steady, but with that rear ramp tilting like that on the passenger side, yeah, I can see it from here. Yeah, we are right on the edge of that ramp. It's about to tip over. Should help a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's any way to hook a strap to it and hold it down. Maybe. Let's grab this one. Now the downside is, now I gotta crawl under there. But I'm gonna get under the trailer, not under the truck. Or not under the ramps. Well, I saw it move in the direction we wanted. That's all I want to do. Get it to lay back down. Don't want to put a ton of tension on it. Alright, cool. In case anybody's wondering, the whole reason I wear gloves, it's actually because it's just a habit from towing. When you're towing people's vehicles, get your hands all nasty and then get in their vehicle and touch their steering wheel. And then I kind of carried that over to my vehicle. I don't like getting the inside of my truck all dirty with all this dust and nasty. And I just laid in the dirt. Man, this would have went a lot faster if I had my wireless remote. Sweet. Oh, thank God. That made me nervous. I thank God every day when something goes right and I don't die. In case anybody's wondering why that wheel keeps turning like that over this way, is because we're pulling from one side rather than pulling from the center. So what I do when I turn it, I overturn it a little bit further than where I want it to be to compensate, knowing it's going to come back. And of course, I say that, and now it's going straight, it's not coming back. Alright, this tire looks okay. How's the other one? Damn. I don't love that. I really don't. How much further can I go up? Not much. A couple more feet. I think my jump pack finally died. Either that or the winch is hot. Those Harbor Freight winches, I like them. They've got plenty of power. The only thing about them that I would say is bad, the duty cycle on them is pretty low. So you can't run them for too long before they overheat. When I had my 3-car wedge, I'd say if I pulled 3 cars up quick and simple, straight up, it would do 3. But if I had to lower one of them back down a little bit and re-pull it, I'd have to wait for the winch to cool down. I usually put those in the back of the truck, but I've kind of been liking them right there. I don't know. I think this is going to have to be good enough. How's my truck squatting? How's it looking? Huh. Not quite level yet. I can go a little more. See, what I like to do, if I have the back tires hanging off the sides a little bit, I like it when they're right up against this fender. It's just, I don't know, probably doesn't do any good, but to me it just makes me feel better, like it's more stable. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned this off. I think it's probably dead. Yeah, it's dead. It's going kind of downhill. We'll see if we can push it a couple more feet. If not, that's where it's staying. But I will make an X with some straps in the back to make sure that that back end, you know, can't kick over sideways. Really can't with the over the 3-point over the tire straps, but all right. Hopefully my phone's cooled down a little bit because I did not take pictures of this. I can always show them a YouTube video, but I gotta take some pictures. The fact that it's already on the trailer in the pictures a lot of times is a problem. You know, any excuse people can get to not pay you. But if it does become a problem, I have the video. Sorry, smacked you on my truck there. Man, I almost threw this thing away. Really glad I didn't. But I just ran it through all the grease on the trailer, so it's going in the back of the truck and not in my truck. I don't know if putting that ramp there helped at all, but I do know putting that strap on there definitely did. We got it over a little bit. It's not hanging off as much. It's about even on both sides, so yeah. What sucks is now that the jump pack is dead, we can't re-spool that. Have to throw it in the back of the truck. All messy and disorganized, unorganized, disorganized. I am tired. A couple people have walked by me, like behind me. They probably think I'm nuts just talking to myself. Of course, I don't know. Nowadays, you never know if somebody's got an earpiece and they're on the phone. Man, I need to spray that. I don't like twists in my straps. Or rocks in the tire that are going to poke a hole in my strap. Well, cross beam is right in the way. So we gotta go way back here. I don't like that. I like to get right up underneath the tire. Oh, not too far. Let's come back to there. I may not have to put those cross straps in an X now. Or I could just not be lazy and do it. Kind of sounds like I'm just trying to find a way out of work because I'm ready to get back in the truck and get rolling. Oh yeah, I gotta go across the road to Walmart. My truck has been running this whole time. Probably wasn't very wise. But also, The AC's been going the whole time too. Man. When I take this truck off, definitely gonna have to spray all these ratchets real good. I also don't like, I don't know if you could see that, where it's hooking is way over here, so then the strap has to come over. That's not ideal. Yeah, I figured I probably ought to put these cross straps on, because if I need to, but I don't, I'm not going to have any warning. I'm going to notice that I should have. Once I lose the truck. There we go. This thing is not fun to lift. Like to make sure that cable is on top of everything. Now let's take this and this and this. Oh, look at that, no flag required. Didn't even notice that I didn't have any overhang. Which is probably good, because from what I hear, you can't have any overhang in New Jersey. Or not New Jersey, Missouri. Do paperwork in the truck.
Made it. All Beats production.
When I first loaded that box truck, I was thinking I wouldn't be surprised if I got stopped and searched somewhere along the way. I am pretty surprised that it took until Columbus, Ohio for that to happen. Well, I got pulled over. He, did his thing. He looked through it, searched everything. And then he told me I don't have a trailer license plate. So I went back through my pictures and it was there. And somewhere along the way, I either lost it or it was stolen. But the bolts are still there, so I'm assuming I lost it. So now I need a license plate for the trailer. But the search went pretty quickly. They look in places that I wouldn't think to look. So, it looks like I'm in a hurry because this dealership's about to close and I'm not staying here till morning. By the time I got to that dealership, they were about to close in about 30 minutes, so I didn't really have a lot of time to talk and explain what I was doing. But you could see on a flat trailer trying to roll something off, it hits the ramps and just stops. So I had to pull it up onto a 4x4 and then roll it onto another board so that once I hit the ramps, that was flat. That worked out pretty well. I mean, it still took me quite a while to get it unloaded, but got that unloaded, hurried home, and now I'm back in upstate New York where it is currently 50 degrees. I was in 90-degree heat all week and now I'm freezing. Anybody that's made it this far in the video, thanks for bearing with my bad camera skills. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for the next one.